I think this is where I cracked. I think this is where it really started to hurt. I realized that, okay, then the average power that I wanted to maintain with each switchback, I wasn't able to hold that consistently. And I realized that, okay, then I definitely cracked here, but let me continue ride on, let me continue push on and see if I can maintain the 265 watts. I believe as I start to go on, then the power.
Hiya, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kawisi and I'm the cycling minister. So I'm taking on the Alpe Zwift. I haven't done it for a long time. As you can see over on that side where the times are showing, you can see my best time. Well, the hologram of my best time and my last effort. So today, I'm just gonna ride up it and just to test myself to see how close I can come to my best time. I'm starting the effort from now. So I wanna see my overall average for the whole ride, not just for the hill. I already done a 45 minutes warm up, so I should be good to go.
So here we are approaching the climb. I wanted to do the best effort starting from the beginning of the route, which is the right to sky. I wasn't just focusing on best effort on the hill and the Zwift itself. I wanted to come running with a good power, and my aim was to try to maintain this power all the way through the end. I didn't want to have any spikes and I didn't want to have any fall off either. My plan was to just, okay, see if we can maintain this power, and also I wanted to see if I can stick with my say I would call it pace partner, which is my best 90-day effort and my best effort in the last 3 months.
So here we go. On this steep hill, it's a good time to check your trainer difficulties. So go in your easiest gear and see how it feels. If you have a Zwift Play controller, you can change it on the fly. Let's go over to hardware and just scroll down. Come on.
I've done a full video on trainer difficulty. Please check out my channel.
And then you can come down and change it accordingly. For now it feels okay. So let's just see spinning. It's a long way to go, so I don't want to go too hard, too early.
So let's get settled into this race. I wanted to also use this as a guide to my functional threshold power test. I want to make sure as well I start this ride fairly comfortable. If I'm already hurting, that means I already start too hard. My aim is to try to keep my cadence to roughly around 80 to 85 cadence. I did say I'm going to do a few standing as well, but I want to do most of the ride seated. Things that we need to bear in mind, that what might feel comfortable now, because it's a long ride, it's a long climb, eventually it will take a toll on your body. But I believe that this is a great overall test of your fitness, because it's also required for you to have great pacing strategy, which is great.
So the first switchback, I average 267 watts. If I can maintain that, then that'll be good.
come to think about it, I'm wondering if I was too ambitious at the time, or maybe I underestimated what I could hold. Maybe I could put out bigger power. But anyway, it's important for us to start a ride like this fairly comfortable, especially a long ride, and pace it very well. We don't want to go too hard and eventually burn out at the end. Coming into this race, I did have some fatigue in my leg. I don't think I rest well. However, I was still hoping to get a similar result compared to the last time, considering that I did that one 4 weeks ago and I've been doing consistent training. However, consistent training, if it's not proper structured training, doesn't necessarily yield great results. We have to also give our body time to recover and time to adapt to the training load. I've been doing a lot of racing. I'm enjoying it, but I said I don't know if I'm giving my body enough time to recover. At this time I was feeling good, I was pretty comfortable, and as I mentioned before, hopefully I can keep a cadence between 80 and 85 revolution, and hopefully I can maintain that to the end. So coming up to 25 minutes in, the legs are feeling great. I'm holding the power that I want to hold. Things seems consistent. If you have a look below, you can see I'm still in the yellow and a bit of red. My cadence is still high. My heart rate, yes, is going up, but at this moment in time, things did feel comfortable. Anyway, let's take a look at the route. If you're not familiar with this route, so the overall for the Right to Sky route, the overall distance is in length is 17.3 kilometer, which is 10.7 mile. Total elevation gain is 1,045 meter, 3,428 feet. For just the climb itself, I believe it is 12.24 kilometers, and in miles 7.6 mile. I think it's the average of 8.5%. I did came into the climb already holding the power I intend to hold through the whole ride, because this is not just me testing to see if I can get the best effort on the climb itself, but on the whole route itself, Right to Sky, because I wanted to give myself roughly an hour to see what numbers, what power I can hold for that hour itself. This is a great route for you to give yourself a test on, to test your aerobic system and even your anaerobic as well, because when you are close to the top, depends on how many power, how many energy you have left, you can go all out in the end, but still feeling okay up until this point. I think this is where I cracked. I think this is where it really started to hurt. I realized that, okay, then the average power that I wanted to maintain with each switchback, I wasn't able to hold that consistently. And I realized that, okay, then I definitely cracked here, but let me continue ride on, let me continue push on and see if I can maintain the 265 watts. I believe as I start to go on, then the power started to fall, because it really started to bite back. Maybe, as I said before, I wasn't properly recovered for this ride. And if I'm going to do a best effort, I'm supposed to be in the best shape to do a best effort. I can't expect to be at my best, doing a best effort, if I'm not at my best. So I have to be at my best to do my best effort. Yeah, as you can see, I think the power slightly start to come down. Yeah, I was just trying my very best just to continue, be consistent. Let me back off a bit and let's see if eventually I can catch up with the power later on in the ride. So almost 40 minutes into the climb itself, 48 minutes overall time riding. You can see my average power is still 264 watts, is still above my previous best, but I'm no I was fading because I could feel it in my legs, and I wasn't able to maintain the 267 watts or 265 watts. At this time I was struggling, but I said, you know what, let me keep going, let me keep pushing and see what I can come up with at the end. I'm definitely hurting, I'm definitely suffering, but at the same time, the power is pretty much where I want it. It's pretty much in the ballpark, 260 something. As I said, I was hoping to do 265 or above, but it's falling down slightly. The last time I did this, I averaged 262 or 261 watts, I believe, and this was like about a month ago. So a month from then till now, my fitness should have definitely improved, considering that I've been consistently riding, but sometimes maybe training overload, overloading your body, too much stress on your body, not giving the body time to recover. Perhaps that can also have a negative impact on your performance, and it can hinder your progress in your training. But yeah, as you can see, the power is coming all the way down. I just don't have it in the legs anymore. So almost there, just a few hundred meters, a few hundred feet to go. Excuse that black screen, something went wrong there. But anyway, not long to go. The power is fading. My heart rate starts to fall, obviously because I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and I cannot maintain the power. However, there's a surprise at the end of this, which I didn't really expect to happen. It's not a big surprise, but it's still something. So you hear my breathing, it's quite heavy. I can see the finishing line, and I said, okay then, I'm almost there. Let me just spin, because obviously this is not a race. This should have been my best effort, but I wasn't in the best of shape, so let me spin over the line. But as I crossed the line, I saw this pop up, which I did not expect to pop up. So I was about 2 minutes slower than my 90-day best effort, and I did my overall best effort is 47 minutes just for the climb itself. FTP, so there's an increase in my FTP, 261 watts. My last in-game increase was 258 watts, something that I didn't expect, but anyway, I will take it and I'll rest up and I'll come back stronger and better for the next one. Remember, please like, subscribe and share.